Picture this: a retired couple from Texas, living 3 months in the heart of Kraków for less than they paid for utilities back home. They ate out every day, stayed in a beautiful old town apartment, and even got top-notch dental work, $600 for what would have been $15,000 in Houston. I heard that story last March, and now I'm writing to you from my own Kraków apartment. I'm paying $800 a month for a place that would cost $4,000 in Boston. If that sounds too good to be true, you're not alone. When you see the numbers for yourself, it almost feels like cheating. Let's clear up the biggest misconception right now. Poland isn't the grey, dreary country of Cold War movies. Modern Polish cities have lightning-fast Wi-Fi, spotless public transport, and a level of respect for folks our age that's hard to find elsewhere. Board a tram, and younger people practically leap up to offer you a seat. Senior discounts? You don't have to ask. They're built into the system. Everyone under 40 speaks English. Need a prescription? Expect to pay a tenth of what you do in the States. Here's how the math works out. A comfortable daily budget in Poland is $30 to $50 per person. That covers a private apartment, meals out, groceries, transportation, and entertainment. In Kraków Center, you'll find a modern one-bedroom apartment on Booking.com for $25 to $40 a night. Lunch at a restaurant, complete with beer, $8. A monthly public transport pass with the senior rate, just $12. Uber across town, $5 tops. And this isn't roughing it. This is dignified, easy living. Healthcare is where Poland really shines for mature travelers. You get EU standard care, often from doctors trained in the UK or US. A dental crown runs about $600. Full eye exam and new glasses, $40. Many prescription medications cost 90% less than in America. Physical therapy, $20 per session. You'll find English-speaking doctors easily, and the clinics are modern. No wonder that Texas couple extended their trip to finish all their dental work here. Let's talk destinations. Kraków is the obvious starting point. The old town is flat, walkable, and brimming with history. The Jewish quarter, Kazimierz, is packed with culture and restaurants. Day trips to Auschwitz or the Wieliczka salt mine are easy, and the salt mine has elevators for those with mobility concerns. Warsaw surprises everyone, rebuilt, efficient, and full of world-class museums. Gdańsk on the Baltic Sea offers maritime charm and beaches. Wrocław, sometimes called Poland's Venice, is gorgeous and less crowded. Each city costs about the same. $35 to $50 a day covers all your basics. Getting around is a breeze. Trains connect major cities, and first-class tickets often cost less than a bus in the US. Example: Kraków to Warsaw, first class, $20. Polish trains have wide aisles, clean bathrooms, and dining cars. Booking is easy through the PKP Intercity website, and seniors get discounts automatically. Just bring your passport. Inside cities, trams and buses are everywhere, and apps like Jackdojad or Citymapper make navigating routes simple. Uber is reliable, safe, and rarely more than $6 a ride. And then there's the milk bar experience. These aren't dairy shops. They're government-subsidized cafeterias serving home-cooked Polish meals for $2 to $4. Think hearty soups, pierogi, roast meats, all cooked fresh and served in minutes. You'll eat like a local for less than the price of a latte back home. If you're feeling fancy, restaurants offer 3-course lunches: soup, main, dessert, and drink for $8. Even the top dinner spots rarely charge over $15. Accommodation goes far beyond hotels. Polish Pensionas. Family-run guest houses often include breakfast and cost less than hostels. Apartments on Booking.com or Airbnb come with kitchens and washing machines, perfect for longer stays. If you avoid the tourist centers and stay in residential districts, monthly rentals drop to $400. Ground floor units are common, so there's no need to worry about stairs or elevators. Money and banking are straightforward. Poland uses the zloty. $1 gets you about 4 zloty. ATMs are everywhere, but use bank machines instead of Euronet to avoid extra fees. Credit cards and contactless payment are standard, except at milk bars, where cash rules. Tipping is 10%. Prices always include tax. For connectivity, a Polish SIM card with unlimited data is $5 a month, and free Wi-Fi is nearly universal. Worried about language? Don't be. Anyone in the hospitality industry speaks English, and everyone under 40 learned it in school. Google Translate bridges any gaps. Learn a few basics. Dzień dobry, hello, dziękuję, thank you, proszę, please, przepraszam and excuse me, and ile to kosztuje, how much, and you're golden. Poles appreciate any effort and will usually switch to English anyway. For public transport, the Jak Dojadę app is a lifesaver and works fully in English. What makes Poland special for us after 55 is the pace of life. No one rushes you. Cafes expect you to sit for hours. Parks have benches every 50 feet. Museums all have rest areas. The culture values conversation and connection over speed or efficiency. After a lifetime in the American rat race, Poland feels like a deep breath. Safety? Poland puts most American cities to shame. Violent crime is almost unheard of. Pickpocketing is rare compared to Western Europe. You can walk through Krakow's old town at midnight and feel perfectly safe. The biggest risk is tripping on cobblestones. Police are approachable, and many speak English. The emergency number, 112, works everywhere. Hospitals are required to treat you regardless of your insurance status. Let's map out a perfect 2-week itinerary for mature travelers. Fly into Kraków and spend 5 days exploring Old Town and Kazimierz. Take a day trip to the Wieliczka salt mine, which is accessible by elevator. Next, take a comfortable train to Warsaw for 3 days of museums, parks, and modern city life. Then, head to Gdańsk for 3 days by the Baltic Sea, enjoying the maritime history and fresh air. Wrap up with a couple more days in Kraków. Total intercity transportation, $60. You'll see the best of Poland without ever feeling rushed. Timing matters. May through September means warm weather and outdoor dining. September and October bring golden autumn colors and fewer tourists. Winter is cold but magical, with Christmas markets and cozy cafes. Avoid March and April if you dislike rain, but know that there are plenty of indoor attractions to keep you busy. Kraków alone has enough museums to fill weeks of grey weather. Poland's hidden gems are everywhere. Hunt for bargains at Warsaw's Sunday flea market at Hala Targowa. Listen to a Chopin concert in Łazienki Park. Watch the sunset from Krakow's Kosciuszko Mound. Walk the beach in Sopot. Or relax in a spa town like Ciechocinek, where older Poles have been coming for generations. A week of treatments here costs what you'd pay for a single spa day in the States. Thinking about a longer stay? Poland makes it easy. You can apply for a temporary residence permit by showing about $9,000 in savings or $700 monthly income, proof of health insurance, and an address. Plenty of Americans are doing this and forming vibrant expat groups in Kraków with regular meetups and support networks. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of saving money in Poland. Book apartments directly through Polish sites like nokawani.pl for better deals. Buy groceries at Biedronka or Lidl, Poland's answer to Aldi. Always get weekly transit passes, not daily tickets. Eat your largest meal at lunchtime when restaurants roll out zestaw dnia specials for $5 to $8. Museums usually have one free day per month, often a Sunday. Don't leave without scheduling a dental or medical checkup. Join free walking tours. They run on tips, so you pay what you feel. Social life here is vibrant, especially for folks our age. Poles may seem reserved at first, but once you break the ice, you'll be chatting away. Older locals love to practice their English. You'll spot seniors gathering in parks to play chess, in cafes for long coffee breaks, and you'll be welcomed if you show a genuine interest. That sense of isolation that sometimes comes with travel, it vanishes in Poland's communal culture. Here's what clinched it for me. After 3 months in Poland, living well and traveling every weekend, I'd spent less than a single month in my retirement community back home. But the real value isn't just financial. It's about feeling respected, included, and active. It's about walking streets where history lives in every stone. It's about discovering that the good life after 55 doesn't require a lottery win. So, where should you start? I recommend a 2-week Poland trial. Book an apartment in Krakow's Podgórze district, half the price of the Old Town, but just minutes away. Take your time. Eat pierogi for lunch, Italian for dinner. Ride the trams everywhere. Get those long-postponed dental checkups. By your second week, you'll understand why so many Americans end up staying for months. Poland isn't just Europe's best-kept secret for mature travelers. It's living proof that $35 a day can buy a richer, more fulfilling life than you ever thought possible. The real question isn't whether you can afford Poland, it's whether you can afford to keep overlooking Europe's best value destination. Your next adventure could cost less than your cable bill and leave you feeling more alive than ever.